Welcome to the Nerdiverse. Go ahead, sit and listen to the masters, the old heads, talk about what you love the most. Video games, comics, movies, and everything you need to maintain. We got the knowledge that's straight out the ether. Gonna need a drink and have to take a seat to expand your mind and listen to the speaker. Mike and the squad's gonna give you what you need. Please send in a question, come and get some answers, learn a couple lessons from the masters with the special guests. We got the Green Lanterns glowing on their chest. Yes, please sit back and relax, cause we're gonna hit you with them stone cold facts. And allow me to be the very first to welcome you to the masters of the Nerdiverse. Welcome to the Masters of the Nerdiverse podcast, where we always have such sights to show you. Set that all. Shush. This stoop waffle of a podcast can be found on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and Spotify. I'm, of course, your host, Mike G. And with me, as always, is this T9 million of a co-host, the ultimate bioweapon, Winter Trash Monk, the Thizzer.
What up, everybody? It is me, Trash Monk, the third Trash Monk, Trash Monk, and I'm coming at you from the Trash Bunker by my trash computer, listening to Mike G. How's it going, man?
Man, I'm copacetic like a piece of beef.
And you learn to accept it. No, you're so pathetic and you don't.
Dude, you already know, man. I'm chilling like a villain wearing linen with my swerve on.
Chilling like a villain, trying to feel.
Oh, jeez. It all goes back to ska. It all transfers back.
What the hell you just said to me?
To the source, though.
It's grunge, not ska.
Okay.
How dare you?
You ever seen that meme of the angel? Like, the guy's real mad, and the angel just floats down.
Yeah.
And he gives him a note and flies back, and it's just like, it's okay.
It's not.
I'm the angel right now, flying from heaven.
You come back here.
to drop this little folded note into Winter's lap. And I float back off into the angelic cosmos. Just to note that says, you're fine.
My grunge fans will understand. Okay?
You say, I'm going to fight you, man. So the damn fighting words, bruh. You know what? I'll allow it. I like this ruthless aggression you got going on right now.
Yeah.
So
I am what's the word I'm going to use? It's the aggression of being a restricted black man in America. Raw.
Okay. Is that the natural reaction is raw?
I don't know.
It's the GERD.
I've been having a lot of crazy conversations today, so
that's okay. This is a safe place here at the Nerdiverse.
Yeah, just everyone's recording it, and
you know, certain things get to be on mic and certain things don't.
So why did you tell the U.S. soccer team to trample on the American flag, Mike?
Well, it was a lot, why
did you tell them to do it like a Maori warrior type march over the American flag?
Blood was pumping, adrenaline was rushing.
Yeah.
And who am I to tell them not to celebrate in the manner which came naturally?
Yeah. Or Jesse Ventura, what do you think? Well, I went to Vietnam for their right to do what they want to American flag. So I salute Colin Kaepernick.
You know what's funny? I was just watching The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
And it makes me think of Walter Sobchak, how everything revert back to Nam. Like, yeah, you want to get a cup of coffee?
I can't give you a right. I'm having Chavez.
Yeah, he's like, I don't chance for money, and I sure as shit don't fucking roll.
Yeah,
Chavez.
Chivas.
Jibas.
Chivas. So, what did you think of my Jesse Ventura voice?
I think it was like an 8.5 out of 10, my man.
I'll accept it.
Yeah, that's a passing grade, my dude.
All right.
Shomer shot.
Time to bleed.
He's like, okay, you got time to duck.
Yes, you're at a blood sample clinic, Jesse Ventura, Mr. Vin, Jesse Vin.
If you want a deep dive for Jesse Ventura, go watch The Running Man. That's a super stupid movie. It is awesome.
It's not stupid. It's got a political message in the background. Check your privilege. All right.
Wow, 1% issues, Doug. I love it.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I could tuck in my beanie. Let me try to stretch it over my head a bit tighter.
Let me correct my ascot, Doug.
Yes. I'm trying to see if I can be one of those babies that gets their skulls elongated at the age of 26.
Dang. That's a shout out to somebody. I don't know who, but shots fired, bro.
Yeah. I'm calling you out, all people that do that to their babies.
Dude, in alternate realities and alternate countries, you do whatever, man. You want to just tack on turkey wings onto your newborn baby and make it a real life cherub? I guess. I guess.
Now, are these fully cooked turkey wings?
Nah, this is literally like macheted off turkey wings that you sew onto
the record.
Yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
And your crying baby, it has flapping turkey wing. And then it has to grow up with those scars because it outgrows the turkey.
Yeah. I feel like that could be like that's
a horror movie, dude.
A Caesar like music video.
No, man, it's like a Tool video. It's like an old school 90s Tool video.
Listen to the starving butler in the mirror of your eye. Starve! Starve!
I love me some Tool, dog. Not Pucifer, not A Perfect Circle, but Tool, dog. Get it right. I know the difference.
Who are you to wave your finger?
See? You know. You understand.
Yeah.
So what did you do with your week, man, rather than listen to Caesar, dog?
I played some auto chess, and now I feel like I'm done with it for a second. I might go back to Rocket League, but I want to focus more on writing. I don't have time for games.
Damn.
You know?
No games played, man.
And it's weird because I'm co-hosting a podcast that partly about video games.
Video games.
So I bought Rainbow Six Siege, played it once, and then that was the end of it.
Put it down, dog.
Yeah, I couldn't ignore the price of $10 for a game that will run very well once I get a better graphics card.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with Frankenstein's, dog. You're in a constant state of flux. You know what I'm saying?
You're the one that feel good.
That's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Also by Tool.
Also, no.
Here's the one they call Dr. Feel Good.
No. Yes? Nah. Yes? You do anything else with your week other than agonize like a true writer and play auto chess against robots?
Robots? I did not play against robots. I played against real people. One of them got me triggered because he would not shut up in the chat. And I'm like, dude, you realize you're talking to yourself. No one is talking to you. And he's like, well, you're
Yeah, man, that's why you quietly beat the crap out of him and just say GG's at the end.
No, that's the thing, though.
That's how you do it.
I said that I just want to make sure I'm here longer than he is, and he wins the whole thing.
Jeez, that's the worst, is when they're being a brat and they actually beat you.
Yeah.
That makes you just like
crap. With a baseball bat. Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to tie 3 forks to my hand. I'm going to call myself the Serverine, dog.
The Serverine?
Yeah.
I get all of the orange chicken.
I'm over here counting my scrimps. I want 13 scrimps. More or less.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you charge me. If I go home and there's 9 scrimps, I'm coming back up here and I'm going to raise hell.
Who's that character from Mystery Men that was played by Hank Azaria?
I don't remember the name. It was like the Great Something. I know exactly who you're talking about. He used forks and knives and utensils.
No, he didn't use knives. That was he only used spoons and forks. And then someone's like, why don't you throw knives? And he goes, that never occurred to me.
He looked real perplexed. He was like, wait. Yeah. Shout outs to Mystery Men, man. Watch that film. If you want to know where the DCEU is going in the future, just watch Mystery Men.
Can you name a song that was used for what song became famous from Mystery Men?
Was it Superstar by Smash Mouth?
That's incorrect. It's All Star. by Smash Mouth.
Bruh.
That's incorrect. Goodbye.
I'm sorry if I confused it with
Incorrect.
Carpenter's version.
Carpenter's version?
Long ago, and you're an all-star.
Now do a Tool.
Get your game on and go play.
All-star, game on. That's
what? If I wasn't afraid of getting copyright stricken, I would end this episode with Tool, Doug. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what did I do with my week, you ask?
Yeah, what were you doing with your week, I asked.
Nothing. That's a Death Clock reference. Death Claw. No, I was thinking of Dark Claw, which is the Amalgam Comics version of Batman and Wolverine. Shout outs to Amalgam Comics, Doug. What did I do this week? I watched The Big Lebowski again, which is like just tugs on my heartstrings for secret reasons. Secrets. Which I watched and it was fine.
Yeah.
I recorded an episode of MOTN Reviews, which is going to be coming out soon, where I got in deep. I'm going to have to actually do I'm actually going to have a 2-part review where we have to break up the review in 2 parts because we kind of went in deep. Well, I did. I had feelings about the movie, but you'll be listening to that later, Patreon subscriber. Wink! In regards to video games, I haven't been really playing nothing, man. There's nothing really out. I'm kind of I want to get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, but it's just not looking great, and my boy Cyclops isn't in it, so I'm just kind of feeling a way about it. I was supposed to see Spider-Man this week, but I just can't gather the energy to go do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my zest for this stuff, at least for Marvel stuff anyway. I don't know. I had no desire to see it this weekend. I may sneak off and do a matinee sometime this week after work or something, but not really.
Can I do a little section that we haven't done in a while for the podcast?
What do you want to grind your gears?
No. This is another one. Here we go. I got a little theme song for it and everything. Here we go.
All right. Knock yourself out.
Oh, that's a commercial.
Every time you do this, it wrecks the audio, dude. Whatever you got planned going on, I'll allow it. I'll let it rock, Doug.
Again, here we go. Hold on, give it a second. All right, let's listen to Mike G's Hollywood Tales. Mike G, have you seen any celebrities since last time we've checked in?
I don't want... Yes. I saw the rapper Blueface at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You know who Blueface is?
No.
He's the guy who sings Bust It Down, Tatiana. Bust It Down, Tatiana. I was at the Roscoe's in Los Angeles because I don't want to dox myself, so I won't say which one, but I will say it's the good one. It was the good one. So if you're from LA, you already know what I'm talking about. And I saw Blueface, and he was walking in his titular blue face.
Yes.
And
was he having an affair with anyone?
He had a squadron with him. He was deep, as the children say, given the parlance of our times. And I asked him, so you getting that Obama special, bruh? He was like, nah, bruh, I'm getting that Skulls special. I was like, you must be hungry, bruh. He was like, I am hungry. I was like, yo, okay, I feel you.
What's the Obama special?
The Obama special at Roscoe's, I believe, is like a wing, some grits in like like a waffle or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
What the Roscoe's is that? I thought it was like a Safeway.
Have you ever been to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, Winter?
No, I have not.
You need to get your ass to Los Angeles so I can take you to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and get you hooked up.
I don't know.
Get a pound of chicken and 3 carby ass waffles and gulp it down with a sugary confectionery drink.
So you saw Blue Man?
No, his name is Blueface, and he sings Tatiana. And he got himself the Skulls special, which is like half a chicken, 2 waffles, and all the fixings, Doug.
Well, there you have it, folks. One of our masters of the Nerdiverse, on the rich and famous of Los Angeles, this has been another 30 seconds or minute on Mike G's celebrity report.
I don't like this segment.
You always have another story, so I don't know why.
I have a story every day because I live in Los Angeles where we just trip over stars.
Exactly.
Celebrities and whatever.
And to be honest, I love how you don't love it. So
hear that, Nerdiverse? He wants me to suffer, guys. He suffer for your amusement. I will allow the suffering because, unfortunately, I'm 1/16th Cenobite, so I kind of.
And he also had the BDSM thing going on. So
that's the 1/16th Cenobite, man. I can't help it. It is not meant for your eyes.
Suffering.
He was like, all this chicken will give you suffering in the bathroom. Yeah.
No. All right.
So I have a question for you, Winter. I have a big question for you. I have a question for you. So on September 20th, are you planning to be a Naruto runner?
No.
Are you going to be part of the infiltration unit? Are you gonna be one of the decoys? Are you gonna be the diversion dog?
I'll be one of the people watching on Facebook.
No, man.
Like a soda pop in my hand.
So you're not coming through? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not coming through. Do you not expect me to be anywhere on that day? I might be at work, actually.
So knowing that the Nerdiverse is going to be out there in full force, you're telling me as one of the lords of the Nerdiverse, you're not going to represent with us out there amongst your brethren?
That is correct. No? There's nothing good that can come out of this, folks.
You heard it here first. Winter's not about the mission. He's not about that life.
What? So what is the... I can't understand what good outcome could come out of this.
Dude, you don't want to go for conquest, unraveling secrets, and claiming your intergalactic space waifu, dog?
Okay, before that happens, you have to go through military that will not let you in.
Yeah.
You have to go, okay, I possibly have found some aliens.
Yeah.
You're going to wake them up and then think that they're going to be friendly.
Oh, man. That's the secret, though. You don't know if you're going to walk out with a face hugger around your neck, with bullets in your chest, or with an Omnimatrix, dude.
But you see, this is the thing. I'm fine with people having secrets. I don't need to know everything.
Winner.
I already know enough, folks, and I'm ready to go to sleep.
Winner. If there's 500,000 of us, how can they stop us at Area 51? How? Sway? Tell me. They don't have enough guns. No, they don't have enough guns, dude.
Yes, they do. First of all, who's the guy that say they don't have enough guns? That's the guy you have to worry about because he's just expecting everyone to die. Because
dude, I'm not going to say people aren't going to die, dude. People die every day, dog.
Oh my!
Well, are you willing to die to know that you might see an alien, though?
No. Because is the alien going to pay for my bills? No.
Nah, you take him to the house and you chill with them. You feed him Cheetos and stuff, dude.
I don't. That costs money. I need an alien that's got some money on it.
What if you find the love of your life and it's an alien, dog? The alien's waiting there for you to liberate them, dude?
No.
So
I don't need that. I don't need that type of strange in my life.
What if you go in there? You don't want that kind of strange, dog? You're not down?
No, I don't need. I might be interested in some pretty interesting people, but I don't need to be interested in an alien.
Bro,
I don't need to.
Their erogenous zones are all over the place, dog.
No.
Dude, you don't want to accidentally trip over like a Green Lantern ring, dude.
No.
If you told me that if I could storm Area 51 and I would trip across like a Guyver unit, I would be out there. Though. If you told me there's a Guyver unit and I could become the Guyver, if I braved Area 51, somehow got in to claim my Guyver unit, and I could just activate it right there, and now I'm the Guyver.
My bets here, guys. You guys go storm the castle and then tell me what you find. No, because me being there or me not being there doesn't change. Well, my survival factor goes through the roof if I'm not there.
I'm just telling you right now, Winner. I love you like a brother, but you can't touch any of my cool alien tech when I get back, though.
Oh, we'll see about that. You'll probably soften up if after a while.
Yeah, when I get bored of hanging out with my needler from Halo 3 or something, I may let you touch it. So the reason we're talking about this is because we did a poll on MOTN at MNerdiverse on Twitter. That's at MNerdiverse, where I asked the question, so you're about to storm Area 51 with all your brethren. Choose one all-star, one champion that you think would get you to the promised land and would get you through the waves of bullets and attack dogs and green berets and whatever they got out there. Who would you choose to get you to the secrets, to the underground bunkers, to turn off the matrix switch? So the choices I presented to the Nerdiverse were as follows: Agent J from Men in Black, Master Chief from Halo, the Star-Lord himself from Marvel MCU, and Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. What do you think of that list right there?
Master Chief by far, folks. Come on.
Hey, man. This was one of the more interesting polls we've done in a while because we actually have a tie.
Right.
My anime picks never get love. Spike Spiegel got 10%, and I'm okay with that because I think anime needs to have representation on these polls. And I'm not going to stop having anime represented if it's applicable. So you guys have to just deal with that.
No representation without representation, folks. That's the motto.
That's the motto. Quoted by Gandhi. Agent J came in second place with 28%. I voted for Agent J because he probably already been there. Probably already can give that to like the security guards.
Been there, done that. Wait, Agent J, the what? Tommy Lee Jones?
No, that's Will Smith.
Oh,
Agent Tommy Lee Jones was Agent K, I think.
Oh, which one was Rip Torn?
We're going to talk about that later.
Okay. Agent Drunk.
That's too soon, bro. Soon.
Sorry.
Sorry, it was funny. Agent D. So we got a tie with Master Chief and Star-Lord at 31%. Tied up. It was a pretty close bracket here. But it was like the Nerdiverse wants both Master Chief for his strength. I don't get why people voted Star-Lord because he's kind of an idiot.
Yeah. He's the reason why
Thanos
was able to snap his fingers.
Yeah, I don't know why people voted Star-Lord. Maybe it's just from name. They just saw, kids were like, Marvel! And just pushed
Marvel!
the button.
Click.
Yeah, so if you have when I post this episode, if you have a reason for why you chose Star-Lord, let us know in the comments on Twitter, man. I'm curious.
Now, I would like to know if there's a way to figure out the age of folks voting on here.
I hate to say it, but I can always tell by comments.
Why is there no He-Man? Why is there no Stretch Armstrong?
Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? That's my favorite one. I list all 4 turtles, and they're like, "What about Slash?" Fuck, get out of here, man! Not a Ninja Turtle. Is he a ninja?
Why is there no Lisa Frank animal?
Lisa Frank, like a liger, like a luxurious liger, dog.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me and my liger beauty. My liger's name is Calicos. And it's the Lord of all ligers, Doug.
Yeah. Good for you.
Beautiful. Don't shame me. Don't like you said, don't.
I said it was good for you.
I heard a tone.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, I can't help that.
I heard a tone, okay?
Yeah.
You ready to do some news?
Yeah. Kick out the news, masters of the Nerdiverse. I gotta kick him out.
Dude, we need like a wrestling intro, dude, like the Hardy Boys or something. Yes.
I want people to know that I'm saving up slowly to update my rig, so I won't be using the Yeti anymore. I'll be going to XLR AT202 and using audio interface, but I will be plugging in a soundboard into that in the future. Man. So Mike G, be prepared.
It's only going to make things better or worse, and I'm down for either, my man.
Yeah, so no more Winter, just making sound drops with his mouth. It'll just be click a button.
I think it's charming, but that's just me. I think there's a special quality to someone making sound effects with their mouth, MOUF. But that's just me.
But like every time we do the Masters of the Nerdverse TMZ, I just click a button and it's like, extra, read all about it. Mike G's got the pulse of news and troll.
I don't like any of that. I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Yes.
Oh, you know what else I'm not a fan of?
What?
Nintendo selling you piss and telling you to drink water.
Whoa! Hey! I like this headline. Come on.
Got him. Nintendo returns to handheld gaming with the Nintendo-switch-lite.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Winner?
Yeah.
What is the Switch?
Switch is a handheld. Well, it's a hybrid, you see. It's a handheld that you can plug into your TV.
Uh-huh.
So it's a handheld.
So when you have the Switch Lite, which takes away the option to plug it into the TV, does it still switch?
You do have a point there. You do have a point. That's a very Jerry Seinfeld type point that you're making right there. But I get it. Cue sound drop. And
they want to charge you like the same amount for like a Switch?
Why are they calling it a Switch Lite? Still a Switch. It should be called a Nintendo Stay.
They should call it a Nintendo Lite. So pretty much Nintendo announced that they're going to be having a new handheld of the Switch called the Switch Lite, which is a smaller screen, but I think a higher definition screen or something like that. Better battery life, better memory, but it no longer has Joy-Cons, which is a problem, and it actually no longer is able to transfer to your TV, which is a bigger problem. So I don't see the reason why this thing exists.
Because you can play all the Nintendo games without the TV, right?
Yes, you can. I have a Switch, right? So if I'm playing, let's say, Zelda on my big screen, I can unplug my Switch. It automatically turns into a handheld.
Right.
I could take it with me to work. I could take it with me
and I think
train.
There was a survey that they took to ask whether people use the handheld more than the TV, and I think it was 50-50. I can't recall.
Yeah.
Really close to most people leaving it plugged in.
I leave mine plugged in for the majority of the time. That's just me. But I get, like, if I was a traveler, if I had to like do a lot of traveling, then the Switch it's next level, man. I mean, but it's already a handheld. So why put out this thing saying, "Oh, we have a new handheld"? You know what I mean?
Because it's the Switch Lite.
It doesn't switch anymore.
But that's just the name of the brand.
So that's the same reason why saying Diet Coke is just Coke, but nastier. It's not really diet. It's actually worse for you if you really want to get deep about it.
Diet in the sense that it doesn't have real sugar in it.
But it has, what is it, stuff, aspartame?
That doesn't matter. We are sponsored by aspartame.
Hey, here at Masters of the Nerdiverse, we like dying faster. So we're here to sponsor aspartame. Just inject it into your veins and go to sleep. Don't ask questions. Consume product. I don't know, man. It just seems a little superfluous, this thing. And it just
I think it's going to sell like hotcakes, baby. It's $199, and you can play Nintendo Switch games on it. It's a harder... I think you're going to have more of the like gamers like us who want the whole shebang. But then also, to me, I can see myself buying a Switch Lite because I'm not buying it to hook it up to the TV. I'm buying it as a handheld gaming device that is cheaper.
Okay.
To me, it doesn't like it's hard for me to go past $200 for a handheld gaming device.
Yeah, I get that. I remember the PSP or the Vita was like $300. I'm like, that's a console, bro.
Exactly.
So
I bet you dollars to donuts that there's going to be some group out there going, well, with the type USB-C output that you have on it, we can just make a cord that goes from the Switch to your TV.
Well, people are going to jailbreak the crap out of that thing the first chance they get.
Tonight there's going to be a jailbreak.
Breaking the law. So that's my verdict. I'm I'm impartial to it. I think it's a bit of a cash grab, but like you said, Nintendo sold us cardboard. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to sell whatever the hell they want.
Right. Now, I've already made the decision that I'm not going to buy it because here's why. The only reason why I would buy a Nintendo Switch really right now is to play the classic Nintendo games that they have when you get their subscription. But I can already do that by insert whatever plans that you have because we can't give people.
We can't really do that on this channel.
Yeah,
we're not big enough to where like we would get in trouble. But this is archived, so yeah. But I'll just put it like this: I know what you're talking about, and if you would like to do those memes, the memes are out there. It's really easy.
Yeah,
Not kind of, but especially if you have a PC. So old school games like that. You know, Nintendo on the eShop, Nintendo selling like Super Mario Brother Dunk Hunt for like $14.
No,
Are you serious?
That's
Something
sad.
nutty like that. So I'm just like, no. Alternate means. Let's just call it alternate means, Doug.
Yeah. They got to have a real Cuphead to be thinking that much.
You got to be a mug man to think that's okay to buy.
You got to be a teacup princess lady.
Nah, her name is, what was it called? Chalice?
Called
Miss Chalice.
Miss Pandering to Audience.
Hey, when you have a nice design, you got to stretch that design out for eons, dude. If you design a character that has an iconic look, you have to stretch it out forever. You don't think Ronald McDonald's going to exist in the year 4000, Doug? Some weird version of Ronald McDonald, Doug?
Yeah, it's going to be like a RoboCop Ronald McDonald. It's going to be like a grunge version of Ronald McDonald.
It's going to be like a Blade Runner version of Ronald McDonald with the Lokes on.
Like you know the Nirvana song that is titled "quote unquote" "Rape Me."
Yeah,
it'll be "Eat me, eat me,
eat me."
Now introducing the Whopper Deluxe,
the Whopper Infinite, non-beef product, a non-cheese product.
Yeah,
with non-eating bread product, and drink this liquid bio juice. For $700.
Eat me
for 7 days. Just Ronald going in, screaming into the camera. Just with the visor on from like Back to the Future 2 and shit.
Yeah, it's actually Ronald McDonald grimacing.
Yeah, man.
Which is a weird thing for grimace.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to hamburgle this idea out of here, man.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about Cuphead getting a Netflix animated series, Cuphead, made by Microsoft. Cuphead! That game is hard as hell, dude. Cuphead is difficult. It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, I like the idea that they're making an animated series.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Let that money flow from your hand.
I will tell you, want to know something that's going to instantly kill it for me, though?
What?
If it's CG. It needs to be hand-drawn.
Yeah, you're right.
If it's CG, I'm going to be super out, dude. I'm
it's like weird Jimmy Neutron style.
Yeah.
Cuphead.
I'm going to throw up in my mouth. Because have you seen the game played, Cuphead?
Yeah.
It's in an old-timey kind of 1920s steamboat Mickey kind of style.
Or it's Cuphead in the future.
Oh, you're going to make me throw up in my brain.
Or instead of jazzy ragtime music, it is techno.
Eat me, my friend.
Eat me.
The gross. So I'm all for it.
I want cheese with that. Yeah, I want cheese with that.
Yeah. I think that's the name of the podcast. Yeah, so as long as it's not CG, don't F it up, guys.
Yeah.
This one irritated me. Until Dawn developer, Dark Pictures anthology is planned for 8 games. Talk about pointing to the stands. So Until Dawn was kind of like the adventure, choose your adventure kind of game. That was actually pretty good. It had Hayden Panettiere in it. Had the guy from Mr. Robot.
And Rami Malek.
Yeah, Rami Malek was in it before he became a star. It was a very good game. It's a good horror game. So these guys are trying to make their next big thing, and these geniuses, these Cadillacs of men, have decided to say, you know, we're just going to make an 8-game anthology. And you know, like every company that's done that outside of Marvel has failed.
Now.
Like, don't do that. Just make them one at a time, guys. Like, I don't get the marketing idea to say we got 8 games lined up for you, and they're gonna be coming out from here to the year 2070. Like, what? Like, no, that's just bad. No, you got to do the Mark Wahlberg. No.
Get out of your mother for me.
Dang, we have a chicken or what? You got to do the Mark Wahlberg.
I'm a peacock. I gotta fly.
You got to do it from like The Happening.
Yeah.
You know, where he has that kind of simpleton. No, we're not trying to kill you. I have a really bad Boston accent, especially at a high falsetto octave. Yeah. So let's talk comics, dude. You like comic books, dude? Do you read comics?
I read the color books. Yes.
Whoa! I need you to slow down there, Winter. Yeah.
I said color book. There was no ED at the end of it. Relax, everybody.
I was about to throw a flag on the play, man.
Let's all relax.
The ref reached into his pocket, dude.
Let's put our guns away, everybody.
Almost all sides, my man. I'm sorry. Yes. I had to catch it.
Let's just build a wall between this conversation and all the other ones.
Oh, geez. Speaking of flagrant files. So John Carpenter, famed director of movies such as The Thing, In the Mouth of Madness. Shout outs to In the Mouth of Madness. Watch that crap. Prince of Darkness, all the Escape from LA movies, just a ton of stuff. Halloween, for that matter. He's dipping his baby toe, his super wrinkly old 95-year-old baby toe in the comics, and he's going to write himself. He's co-writing a Joker comic.
Yeah, he's taking all his synthesizer music and bringing it into the comic book world.
Dude, what if he made a soundtrack for his comic that you get to listen to while you read
that would oh wow, I didn't think about that.
That would be awesome.
You just hear turn page. Thus ends comic book.
How come no one's done that before, dude?
Because they have. They've had to make it like a animated comic book, you know, how they did for the Watchmen.
Not even that, dude. You buy the EP, right? And it's this giant disc, but then it comes with the comic book and it's like
giant, disc.
Giant laser disc, dude. It's like start reading in 3, 2, 1. And you just hear that synthesizer John Carpenter music and you're reading and you're into it, dude. You like the John Carpenter Joker candle? So it smells like the comic's supposed to smell?
I did listen to a commentary to a comic book once, so it can happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's a great idea. If you're listening to this John Carpenter, I know you're thinking of music because you think of music with everything. Yeah. Make a soundtrack for this comic and I will buy it with money, dude.
The idea is live.
It's like a 4K experience, dude. You get to smell the comic, you get to hear the comic, get to see the comic, and he comes up with a John Carpenter X Jack in the Box Joker burger. Dude. Taste the comic, dude.
You just lick the page and you can taste the hammer.
Oh, I have scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
The snoshberries taste like snoshberries.
Light bulb tastes like light bulb.
This Joker gas smells like Joker gas.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I want to talk about some movies. Let's talk about movie stuff, dude. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about this movie stuff. So the internet.
Let's do it.
Well,
do I need my guitar for this first part?
If you can pull it off, can you pull it off?
Yeah, do some banter real quick.
So I was walking through the store, right, and I went to get me a big juice. So I was going to go and pick me up one of those strawberry lemonade Sunkiss, and I see this person.
Okay. Introduce it.
So Bond 25 will pass on the 007 code name to Captain Marvel's own Lashana Lynch. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. That's it. That's what we got. That was hot. That was hot. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good business. So the internet, of course, lost its mind because, internet.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with all of this.
Yeah.
I'm okay with all of this, dude.
Yeah.
Let people do whatever the hell they want, man.
So I liked how one of the conservative bloggers talked about where he thinks that this is a way for them to introduce another M into the universe, where he thinks that this will be like a couple of movies detailing who the next M's going to be, which I think is interesting. Leading the door possibly to a future Bond where it's like a younger Bond learning the ropes. I don't know.
Well, I mean, from what I understand is that the Daniel Craig Bond is in retirement because he was in retirement like the last movie.
Yeah.
That they've assigned a new 007, and Miss Lynch is going to play that 007.
Right.
His replacement. And I think Ralph Fiennes is still M at this point, if I remember the last film as accurately as I think. So he's probably going to have to come out of retirement, not necessarily be 007, but just be James Bond. And this will probably be his final run at James Bond before they reset the series again. You know what I mean? Like they are to do.
Back into the saddle.
What?
I want Idris Elba.
No, he doesn't want to do it, man.
He does want to do it. There was the whole thing about him wanting to do it.
No, man, he just wants to play Luther so he can kick that door down, dude.
No, I can't even do a Luther voice.
It's rough, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, you're the Music Man winner. What's your favorite Bond theme? Go.
Oh, GoldenEye. I found your old mist. I like that.
Okay.
I like a gold finger.
See, I like what was it called?
The man with the golden gun.
What was the Sam Smith one?
Stay with Bond.
Okay, we're moving on. Speaking of things that will make you want to cause a fatality, apparently this new hard R Mortal Kombat will have fatalities in the movie. It's kind of like, and water is wet.
Water is wet.
So I think forcing it to be PG will make them be a bit more creative with their stuff.
Yeah,
which is
I want to see blood and guts.
But I want to see someone's stomach get pushed into someone's head get pushed into their stomach and then kicked out of their belly, and he see their face screaming as it launches from their chest like a xenomorph.
Now, does this say more about you wanting to see it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay with that because I'm weird, and it's not. And like, how gross could they get for a modern film? Like, that's going to be high profile. This was some indie film.
Yeah.
But even like if you think about movies like Saw, it wasn't really that bloody. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It was just kind of
let's just settle down over there. Yeah, I would find lots of people who would say that it was bloody. You're just desensitized over there.
Hey, don't clinically diagnose my neuroses, dude.
I just like how you're going. Saw wasn't really that bloody. I mean, cutting off a guy's foot. The last one had a guy's face being split open.
Hey, I'm talking about the first Saw. I'm not talking about the other 12 they made in the future.
Yeah, it's considered one of the starts of torture porn movies.
No, Saw is all about life. It's like Mortal Kombat. It's not about death, but life. As long as Sub-Zero, which they cast this guy from the Raid, I think is going to be Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's my favorite character, so he's in it. So I don't care whatever the hell you want.
Have the guy from Twilight.
He's already Batman, bro.
No, the other guy.
He's already Batman.
The other guy?
Yeah, they're both Batman. Though.
Wait a minute. Is this just a sequel to Twilight?
I think so.
Is Kristen Stewart playing the Batman too?
No, I think she's Batman too, dude.
What?
Stupid.
But it's Ben Affleck.
No, he's at the house, man. He's laying down.
Oh, yeah.
Someone told him to go lay down.
My friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. He's just staring into his pool at night. And he's just like, what have I done?
Speaking of what have they done?
Speaking of bad decisions, so apparently we're getting another Power Rangers reboot. So we're starting from complete over, which bothers me because I like the new Power Rangers movie. I actually liked it with the kid from Stranger Things and Billy and the weird Goldar. You know, there was room to grow.
Yeah,
I liked it. Wasn't a bad film. So for them to reboot it again just tells you what kind of confidence they have in the product. So
how much you want to bet? Like, if I was gonna be a part of a Power Rangers reboot, what I would do is don't put them all in the movie together first. Do separate origin story movies for each Power Ranger.
Shut up, dude. What is this, the Avengers?
And I'm like, oh, I forgot to say I'm also the devil.
Kung Fu, the Zack story.
Right? By the way, I'm also the devil coming to ruin all your children's movies.
Unbridled Rage, the story. And do that for like 10 years. And then at the end of that,
we only release another Power Ranger movie every other year.
Yeah. And by the time all the Rangers are given their own storylines and character enthusiasms, then you come together for the Power Rangers cinematic universe.
Yes. And then at the end of that movie, you see like an Ultraman ring come out of the sky.
Nah, man, you see someone want to court death, and you see it's Lord Zed, and he turns his little ghoul face. Lord Zed.
No, you got to add Ultraman into it.
Why? Ultraman has nothing to do with Power Rangers other than he's also Tokusatsu.
Hello? Cloven hooves, horns. I'm the devil.
I'm the devil. Where's that from? That's a thing. I forget.
The devil. From Seinfeld.
Oh, Dios mío. El diablo. Shut up. Let's close out the episode with just some praise for my man Rip Torn.
Yes.
He passed away and he lived to the healthy age of 88. If I lived to 88, I would consider that a full life. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Rip Torn was in movies like Men in Black. I remember him most from Freddy Got Fingered.
Dodgeball. You could dodge a wrench. You could dodge a ball. I drink my own urine because it's sterile and I like the taste.
So, yeah, let's celebrate his life. Watch a Rip Torn movie tonight. I'm gonna watch Men in Black 2 because that's a weird one and I don't care. So I'm gonna celebrate his life tonight and watch that. So shout outs to Rip Torn.
Is the 2 the one going, well, you're the star, but I don't. Do you ever wonder why when you're sad it always rains?
Shut up.
Like, yeah, it's like that's because you're sad, baby.
Oh, God. The only saving grace about that movie is that Rosario Dawson is absolutely gorgeous in that movie.
Right.
Rosario Dawson, dog. Rosario, bro. Night Nurse, bro. Anyway.
Dawson's Creek.
I don't want to wait for my life
for my Rosario be over.
Oh, man, I was going to say something staunchly disturbing, but
thank you.
He is a good man. I'm a good lad.
Well, let's not get carried away. But
I'm not going to eat that low hanging fruit because then you're kicked out of the garden and you're just wandering the earth naked.
But I got my fruit.
Yeah, we're out in the cold and fighting off wolves with our feet, but I got my fruit.
I got my pomegranate.
I hate you so much, Eve. Why are you getting the juices already?
I can't hear you because I'm eating
I can't hear you
seed by seed by pomegranate.
I can't over the seeds of my pomegranate. It's cold.
Why does she sound like the nanny in my world?
Yeah, man. It's storming outside and the wolves are approaching, but she has her pomegranate. So
let's not make a sound.
She's laughing like Peter Griffin. Yeah.
We can't own any goats because every time you laugh, you get them all started.
I'm all mad. Why do you keep getting the goats mad? Stupid Eve. Nah, man, she can't buy it honest. What are you looking forward to, man?
Well, I'm looking forward to. I'm going to NYPD Blue. About what was that?
Don't worry about it.
What the hell you just do?
Don't worry about it, man. I got a UFO in my house, Doug.
Oh, okay.
You know, Mike, so I'll let him.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some of that, and then maybe some 24. Somehow I lost track of where I was in 24 because the last season's not that great.
Nope.
But, nope.
Nope.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I want to watch a bunch of trashy 80s horror movies, so I'm going to start with Dead Alive.
Yeah.
By Peter Jackson, where there's the one priest who's like, I took ours for the Lord. He's super cool.
What about the Black Sheep one?
You mean Vivitch?
No. The one where Peter Jackson, it's like a movie about killer sheep.
Did Peter Jackson do that one? And you talking about what is it called? Bad Brains or something like that? Or is that a band?
Something that. Okay, you keep talking. I'm going to look this up.
So I was at the store, right? I was going to pick up this
Black Sheep.
Is that, you mean the movie with Chris Farley?
Okay. I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, it was with Chris Farley and what's his face from SNL? David Spade. And they go to like a camper and they see Mr. Big Teeth, I'm Super Crazy. I forget his name. And he's like a ex-war vet. And a giant rock falls off of a mountain and crashes into their log cabin, Doug, and a bat gets into their cabin.
Oh, it uses Weta Workshops. That's
shout outs to Weta Workshops. Those dudes are doing the Lord's work, Doug. Making all the ghoul monsters for the children. Practical effects, idiots. I'm just yelling at the moon at this point.
Yeah. No one's listening. Hello.
Nobody's listening. Got a heart full of hands on my chest. Nobody's listening.
You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
That was Linkin Park, you swine.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Winter. You have any closing thoughts before we wrap this bad boy up?
I've got nothing, man. Check out Trash Monk the Third. I deleted my Facebook page and just making my profile, whatever. You can send me a friend's request. I might just ignore you. But, yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me. As always, you can check out our Twitter, which is at mnerdiverse. That is at mnerdiverse, where we do fun stuff like have polls and talk about Lunch and Loaf and its effect on children in the 90s. And you can also be a patron, so you can get some of the free stuff, like some of the MOTN reviews and top 10s that are time-sensitive releases. So check us out there. If you just want to support the channel, every penny is appreciated. Mm-hmm. I'm, of course, your host, Mike G.
And I've been your host, Winter Trash Monk the Third.
And we will always ask you to take that one step beyond.